Pling. Hi, welcome back, finally, to Pillars of the Earth. It's been a while, as it tends to be with me and doing playthroughs, but this time I've really been wanting to keep up, and this time I have not just my laziness as an excuse. It's been absurdly warm here, and in most of Scandinavia, Europe, I don't know, maybe, whatever. It's been plus 30 degrees for a long time, for a couple of weeks at least, I would say. And, oh, man. Right, so we're used to maybe at summer it's like 20 to 25 degrees. Plus 30 is not our thing.
Is this why Ricky is the bishop? Perhaps he's just building a guest house. No, it is too big for that.
It
What
is.
in the name of Christ is he building out there? What in the name... What in...
Anyway, it people often say when it's winter and it's cold, that's when, like, the winter depression, you get all sad and stuff because it's cold, and then the sun comes and it's summer and you get happy and energetic. No, it's quite the opposite for me. It gets super warm and the sun and death, and I just don't want to do anything. I become a vegetable, and that's kind of been the case. I've been wanting to record, but it's been so warm. I've been a sweaty fucking mess, right? And I'm already a bit grumpy, like, so fucking warm, I can't breathe. I fucking hate that warmth. It's so bad, right? And my PC's being noisy, and what am I trying to say? And I just don't feel like doing shit. And then when you record, you tend to get a little bit warmer. I often sit in like the same position, and it just kind of gets warm. I also have to close my door and shit so people don't hear me recording and talking out loud to myself, even though it's not to myself. But what do they know? Well, they know I make YouTube videos, so they know. But you know, my point is, it's just, I've been wanting to record, but it's been so warm for a couple of fucking weeks now that I just can't really. I don't want to, and it's sad. Today finally it's a little bit colder. Tomorrow it's gonna get a little bit more colder. It goes all the way down to like 22 degrees tomorrow, I think, and then it goes back up to over 30 again. So we're gonna have what looks like at least another week of it being cold. My parents are gonna be out of town though. They're gonna be traveling. They're not gonna be home, so I'll be able to like open all windows and doors and hopefully make a wind able to come through and cool my room down, hopefully enough for me to feel okay with recording.
You, please.
Sorry, I took so long to talk.
You were here before, weren't you? Yes. I remember you. Philip, isn't it?
Yes.
Please, you have to help me.
What happened?
He forced me to serve him food. He took the Lord's name in vain, and he pushed me and touched me.
Oh, God.
Touched you? What?
Ah, the monk. Oh. Did the boy call you? So what? Did he ask you for help? Did he come running to you?
Shut up.
You didn't have to say anything. I knew you would get us in trouble.
Trouble? Me? We're young men, he and I play rough. So what?
I asked you to leave.
And that is what we will do. What will the bishop think of your behavior?
Listen, we're all on the same side here.
We are not.
You, me, him, we're all working for the bishop. He won't mind. I play rough, so what? We're all men of God. Well, I'm a man. I don't know what you call yourselves. Just kidding, all right?
How are you working for the bishop?
You already forgot. I found you, back in Kingsbridge, when I escorted him.
You did not find me.
The bishop and I got talking. We have an understanding.
An understanding about what?
I took Earl's castle for him.
Your parents agreed to arrest Bartholomew because they wanted his earldom.
Who cares what they think? I felled Bartholomew's men with my sword. The old man was begging me for his life. On his knees, he begged me. I did it for the bishop.
What?
But hey, I'm sure you did great things for him as well. You think my father took Earl's castle? He's too fat to ride a horse. Even Mother said I'd be a better Earl.
I pity you.
Again? You dare to say that again? You pity me. I pity you. You're not a man. Neither of you are.
We are men of God.
A man kills, and a man fucks. And no one talks down to me. No one! I know you saw me and that whore at the river. I would have fucked that woman if it hadn't been for you.
And what would that have achieved?
She'd have learned her lesson. And don't you think I noticed how you spied on me and that horse thief? I should kill you for that. I should. Let me tell you, I will fuck Bartholomew's whore of a daughter. I will fuck her good. I'm a man. Damn it, I'd fuck the boy if that was the only way to put him in his place. Hell, he looks like he'd enjoy it too.
He might like me calling him this, but...
You are not a man. You are a beast.
Oh, I am a man. But yes, there is a beast in me. It hunts and kills like no other. I unleashed it for the bishop. And my sins are forgiven.
Not even God would forgive those sins.
Of course you would. He already did. The bishop told me.
Then the bishop is wrong.
Hey, we're on the same side here. Now, we will stay here a while longer, as I've not finished eating. Shit.
Shit. Shit what?
If the bishop finds out about this, he will not be pleased. I have to fix this.
A greasy plate, or I'm just tossed it away, it seems. Hey, you know, you could help me maybe, but I wouldn't mind a knife. I'll take that. Thank you. Anything else?
I have to fix this.
Make him go. I want him to leave. Now.
We should
Wait,
leave.
I want to see if there's
I'm not
more.
done here yet. We stay.
Alright.
I have to fix.
Yep.
And if anyone's name was not found written in the Book of Life, he was thrown into the lake of fire.
What's that?
It's from the scripture. The end of days.
The second death of the sinners.
Bishop Waleran said that if a sinner stares into the flame, The devil stares back from the lake of fire.
What?
I can't see him.
Me neither. What's he supposed to look like?
I better put it back and tidy up the table.
Supposed to put it nicely.
There,
Huh?
that looks better.
What about all the blood?
Better.
Everything's in order. Achievement, that's weird.
Bishop, I know.
Yeah, okay.
Throw them into the blazing furnace, where there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth.
What?
Hell. It is a depiction of hell.
The bishop said the relief intimidates even his most impious visitors. They all fear death.
I'm not afraid to die.
Do not fear those who kill the body. Rather fear him who can destroy both soul and body. In hell.
Who's he?
The devil. A fallen angel.
I have nothing to be afraid of.
The cowardly, the unbelieving, the vile, the murderers, the sexually immoral, those who practice magic arts, the idolaters, and all liars. Their souls are the devil's. They will all go to hell.
Stop it! Hell is far away. I'm not afraid.
I am not afraid. Well...
Tell him to leave.
Oh.
Tell me, what is being built out there?
What?
A substantial construction is underway, it seems.
Yes, but
What is it?
a castle. The bishop is building a castle.
A castle? Why a castle?
I don't know. It is not for me to ask or question the bishop.
Of course.
And I doubt it's for you to question him either.
Man, you little silly boy. You mean well, but you are so stuck up his ass. Blah, 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 blah.
It looks better now. We should get going. I can't let anyone know what Wayleran and Henry tried to do. I doubt anyone would even be surprised. What a fool I was. I think you have overstayed your welcome.
So what? What are you going to do?
Has Bishop Wayleran ever shown you the scripture?
He told me of it. What do you think?
No, I already tidied up here. Our Lord is by your side. So am I.
So now what? What do you want me to do? What's left? What is possibly left for me to fucking do? More of this?
For some, hell is not that far away. What is it?
We ride back to Winchester. Now!
What happened?
Maybe he saw things to come.
Good. Now you leave as well. That man, William, had no idea why you two came here, had he? You came here to spy on the bishop. You brought this man here. Leave! Go!
There you are. My son seemed thoughtful when he returned.
You priests and your talk. You always get in.
He seemed more excited after talking to your bishop, though. Then again, we know Waleran is good with words. Don't we, my husband?
Of course, yes.
Speaking of Waleran, what did you find, monk?
A construction site.
Ah. So Waleran has a building project of his own. Did you also find out what he is building?
A castle.
Yes. He is building a castle for himself. And he used up every stone and every tree on his own lands. He claims he wants Bartholomew's land for your cathedral. But what Waleran wants is a castle.
He's always been like that.
Not long ago, you accused us of being selfish. But what about your bishop, eh?
What do you want from me?
As Prior of Kingsbridge, you will agree that my husband shall have the whole earldom of Shiring.
And why would I do you a favor like that?
Because we will support the rebuilding of your cathedral with our stones and our timber.
The king can live up to all of his promises, and Waleran gets nothing.
That is our offer. What do you say?
How do I get a better deal? Either way, it's probably gonna happen. If I can get a better deal out of it, that's nice. But I also don't want to be a cuck. Don't want to be a dumb son of a bitch who's known as the guy that agreed to the deal that he said he kind of wanted to make better.
No, we have no deal.
Why not?
We made you a good offer.
You need me. The king still considers giving all the lands of the earldom to Waleran to rebuild our cathedral. You need this deal with me just as much as I do.
This is... Oh. We taught this fool well, it seems.
What are your terms, father?
I guess I have to go all out now, because I went this way, even though I feel a bit like a bitch. But they deserve it. I mean, they're bitches too. Let's divide the earldom, shall we?
What is more valuable, arable land or forest?
Arable land, of course.
Then you shall have the arable and I'll have the forest.
I need the forest to hunt. An earl must have his hunting grounds.
You can hunt there. I just want the timber for my cathedral.
Ugh,
Which do you want, the cattle pastures or the sheep grazings?
the pasture.
Then I'll have the hill farms with their sheep. Would you like the income from markets or the quarry?
Suppose we said the quarry.
You won't, though, will you?
No. We'll take the markets. You can have the stones.
It is agreed, then?
We have a pact. My husband will let the king know of our agreement. Bishop Waleran will be quite surprised. You will see his true face when he does not get what he wants.
I never liked Valeran. He looks like a bastard. This is probably good. And I like the whole deal we made now. You get all the shit you want. I get all the shit I need.
Good day.
You come to visit someone in my jail, Father? Or do you want to pick out a nice warm cell for yourself?
How dare you?
Oh, I'm just pulling your leg. See? A smile. Just for you, Father.
He seems alright. He seems like a lively fella. Why would you be offended by that, dude? Stop having your head so far up your own Arschgeholen.
No need.
Yeah. Gotta say what I gotta say, but then I swear I'll walk away, and I did. I don't think that's how the song goes, but
They don't believe Waylaran's plan will be successful.
and it won't. Where are we going? Hey, Bishop, Bellerin. I don't know if I should talk to you guys.
Ah, Philip. What is it?
Is that good? Oh, I want to do it. Yeah, let's do it.
Would you not rather build a castle, my bishop?
What?
A castle like this, I mean. Do you not find this place remarkable? Winchester Castle.
Of course. It is.
About Bartholomew's confession.
Maybe you can get him to confess.
I do not believe my prior can do more than you could, Henry.
Perhaps he knows he will die, no matter what he says.
Please excuse me.
Of course.
Fuck you, Valerin.
I can't let I doubt it.
So tomorrow.
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 I think Stephen will make...
Okay. So are we leaving, or?
I must do something to help our priory.
I'm a little bit confused.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
I can't let I doubt...
Why would I have a conversation with fucking... What am I doing?
They don't believe Wayland.
Yeah, you wanna know about Castle?
I don't...
No one.
Bishop Henry said Bartholomew is in the jail. Where was...
Oh. So you do want to go in there?
Bishop Henry sent me.
The bishop, eh? What does he want?
He wants me to talk to Bartholomew of Shiring.
Bartholomew of Shiring. Ah. It's only Bartholomew now. It's his 4th day without bread. Soon he won't even be Bartholomew anymore.
That's fucked up.
Bartholomew. I am Brother Philip. Could you forgive those that wronged you?
Only God forgives. A monk should know that.
Why did you go against the king?
Stephen sent you. Why would you side with the usurper?
I was asked to make you confess.
Stronger men tried that before you. Why should I confess to you?
Your people found refuge in my priory. Your confession will help me to give them work and shelter.
I have no sins to confess. My only regret is that I failed.
I will not tell the king that. They will kill you.
They have already done that. Monk, tell them that I confessed.
To what?
All of it. Treason.
But
The son shall not suffer for the iniquity of the father. Tell Stephen that as well.
you know the scripture.
Richard and Aliena, my children, they must live.
And a good day to you too, Father.
Have a good day.
He confessed to everything, but he asks for clemency for his children.
Good. I will let my brother know what we have achieved today once he returns from the hunt.
Good, Philip. You did well.
About Bartholomew's children.
My brother was never one to judge a man by the deeds of his father. Still, I shall mention Bartholomew's request to him.
About Bartholomew.
Yeah.
Maybe I should come back tomorrow.
Yes, there is not much a monk can do here.
Yes, your bishop and I will do what we can to help your priory.
My loyal subject, Percy Hamley, today becomes the Earl of Sharing. Of the former Earl's possessions, Percy shall have the castle. And all the land that is tenanted to knights, plus all other arable land and low-lying pasture.
I swear by all that is holy to be your liegeman, and to fight for you against any other.
My king...
Ah, yes. Of course, I have not forgotten the worries of my bishops. The Earl of Sharing himself, Percy here, solved this problem for me. Thanks to him, I can uphold my promise. Don't worry, Bishop Waleran. Kingsbridge shall be rebuilt. Percy told me of a man here whom my brother has not yet introduced. Come forward, Prior.
My brother, may I present to you Philip of Gwynedd?
My king.
You seem afraid. What are you worried about?
I'm worried about my priory and the cathedral.
I heard about the fire. How are you managing?
On the day of the fire, God sent us a builder, but we cannot pay him.
Don't worry, you can. Now, about the arrangement between you and Percy Hamley. He insisted that I give the sheep grazings belonging to the former Earl to the Priory of Kingsbridge. The Priory will also have the right to take stone from the Earl's quarry and timber from his forest. I wholeheartedly agree with the plan you two have devised. It shall be done.
Thank you.
Thank you, my lord.
It seems unnecessarily complicated to give the land to the bishop. Percy told me that you, Father Philip, share that sentiment. He told me it was your idea to take up the burden of managing the rebuilding of the cathedral yourself.
Wonderful.
I'm glad that we all were able to help you, Bishop Waleran, in this pressing matter. After all you've done for me.
Thank you, Lord King.
Bartholomew lost everything in his attempt to end my life. This morning he was found dead in his cell. I've heard that you, Prior, worry for his children, Richard and Aliena. While they shall lose their status, their name, and their land, they shall go free, wherever they are.
You must be very proud, Lady Hamley.
Of course. Father Philip has been very understanding in all this.
Yes, he is remarkable. Very remarkable.
My husband and I were terrified when we heard about the fire in Kingsbridge. It is a blessing that we can help him in his priory now.
You sowed the wind, Philip.
Lol. I'm not scared of him. I really don't give a fuck. Valoran can suck my dirty toes. What you did, you went to the cell, you wrote William to the bishop, who is now covered on a secret. Valoran's servant has become suspicious of you. But okay. Like I give a shit, dude. Valoran fucking hates me now. Of course his servant's gonna just bow down for the great... what's his name? Valoran. Bishop. He's not bishop. The other guy was bishop, right? Wait, what? What do you call it? Whatever. Bishop. He's a bishop. What's the other guy then? He was more, right? Whatever. Made a very lucrative pact with the Hamleys. Yeah. Glad I did. Bishop Valoran believes you betrayed him. Well, he can suck a penis. Chapter 7. I'm liking this game, dude. It's a cool story.
Is everyone ready?
Yes, everyone will be there.
This is looking different.
But how are we to pray and contemplate like this? I don't dare even to send my choir out there.
We shall get used to it, all of us.
We must be thankful for all of this, for each noise, each face that disturbs us here.
We shall start with the chancel, then gradually work our way from east to west. That's the way it's done, the way I was taught to do it.
I value your enthusiasm, my dear Mason, but so far we're only cleaning up. I haven't even considered hiring a master builder yet, neither you nor anyone else.
May I show you some drawings?
By all means.
When we walk around the site, we mark where the walls will be, the pillars, the doors, and buttresses. Now for that, we need a plan like this, to tell us where to place our pegs and string.
Is this how birds would see our church?
Exactly.
Kind of.
The chancel will have 4 bays.
What about the nave?
Here, you can see the transept.
I noticed, yes. It is remarkable how much you can reveal with so few lines.
Thank you, Father. The nave is on the left. It has 6 bays.
I can see the transept is 2 bays wide, so it will be 12 in total. It does look splendid, but isn't that rather small?
It would be smaller, but not less impressive.
I guess a small cathedral would be closer to our means. It is still also uncertain. The king grants us timber and stone and wool from Shiring's pastures. But only God knows if it will be enough. I don't suppose you have any idea how much this would cost.
I know exactly how much this would cost. It would be no more than £3,000.
I've spent the last few weeks working out the annual income of the Priory. Here's the answer. £300 a year. And we spend every penny. Go on now, show me the rest of your drawing.
Imagine you're standing in the centre of the nave, looking at the wall. This is what you see.
Are those windows?
Right, but that's not all. On the lowest level are the pillars of the arcade. They're joined by arches making up the bays. Through the archways you can see the windows in the aisle. Starting right in the middle is the Tribune Gallery. Shall I go on?
Yes, yes, of course. I was just thinking. Keep going.
On top are the clear-story windows.
I can see you have put a lot of thought into this. I was just wondering, how long would this take to build? You can take your time with that answer.
Well, I mean, what? It's probably both true. If you got double the masons, it'll take a bit less than if you have half the masons.
Well, that depends on how many people you employ. If you can afford 60 masons, you could build the whole church at once instead of working from east to west. That might take 8 years, maybe 10.
I wish my monastic officials had your ability to think ahead and calculate. So, I need to find £200 a year. It doesn't sound so bad when you put it that way. You really want to build this cathedral yourself, don't you?
Yes, Father. I want you to appoint me Master Builder.
Why?
I want to fully exercise my skill. I've seen it done badly. Because it will be beautiful. Because it gives meaning to a man's life.
Because he wants to give people hope.
Is that so? Then answer me this one last question. If people were to enter your church, what image would they see crowning the tympanum above the entrance? One of Judgment Day to teach people to be good? Or one of Paradise to remind them of God's mercy?
Show them how, so that they're afraid to do bad things. I'd rather see trees and animals.
Nah, I'm more for the whole God's mercy thing, you know.
It should be the promise of a better life. Therefore, it will show heaven.
Yes.
Milius, is there news of my brother?
No, unfortunately not. No one has seen or heard from him since the Bishop and Percy Hamley were here.
Papa, will there be statues inside? Statues?
Oh. That's enough, children. It's time you went out and played. Prior.
Yes?
My first wife, Agnes. She died without a priest, and she's buried in unconsecrated ground. Sometimes a man builds a chapel, or founds a monastery, in the hope that in the afterlife God will remember his piety. I just wonder, do you think my design might serve to protect Agnes's soul?
God no longer asks for blood sacrifices, for the ultimate sacrifice has already been made. But the lesson of Abraham's story is that God demands the best we have to offer, that which is most precious to us. So you must ask yourself, is this design the best thing you could offer?
Except for my children. Yes.
Then rest easy, Tom Builder. God will accept it.
Contract of employment. I, Philip of Gwynedd, in representation of Kingsbridge Priory, hereby assign Tom Builder as Master Builder, as Bob the Builder, for the construction of Kingsbridge Cathedral. Can he do it? Yes, he can. Tom, okay. The Priory will provide £200 a year to be used wholly for materials and craftsmen. The pace of construction shall be adjusted accordingly and adhere to plans approved by sorry. In exchange for his work, Tom Builder and his family are to receive a private house and the right to attend all common meals of the Priory. The contract is subject to change with the Priory's financials and gives future prospect of additional payment to compensate for the Master Builder's work. Sounds good. It's like we're giving and doing what we can right now. If things get better, of course you'll get paid. Sounds good. Man, look at this, huh? Who am I? I am you. Where's Martha? She's not here. This is a lot to take in, but let's slowly go through it. Mother.
Jack, do me a favor and give Paul these herbs, will you?
But he's a monk. You don't like monks.
Well, it turns out not all of them are bad. Still, be careful before you trust any one of them.
Well, your son already trusted me. Oh yes, I know that the Builder is not his father, and I also know about you. It won't be long till they throw you out of Kingsbridge. Witch.
There he is!
Cunt.
Give our prior the welcome he deserves!
Oh, you know, I am only following God's will.
Prepare to raise the bell! Make the prior proud!
Well, thank you.
Go on, Jack. Don't forget about Paul's herbs.
Okay, Mother.
No, I don't want to hurt people anymore. Mother should take my slingshot away from me.
Yeah.
Mother, will you hold on to my slingshot?
What? Why?
I don't want to hurt people anymore.
Jack, what did you do?
Nothing. I just don't want to hurt anyone, that's all.
You know, if you're capable of hurting people with a slingshot, you can also hurt them without. Keep your slingshot, and be kind to whomever deserves it. That's the only way to be good.
Yeah. Mother always knows best. Yeah, I don't like him either. clap their hands. Where did they pull all of what? Yeah. Tom can draw so well. Tom said it takes many years to build a cathedral. Oh, they're all the same, right? This and this and mother. I don't get it. Alfred. But where's Martha? I don't see her. Why is he so friendly all of a sudden? Is he?
Hey.
What are you doing?
I'm supervising. Tom asked me to. We see eye to eye now, you know. He asks me things and I can say yes or no.
Huh.
Hey, did you tell him that I had trouble with him? Right. I have to carve up some steaks later. If you want, you can help me. Or you can do whatever the hell it is you're doing all day. It's your call.
Alright, buddy. Still being a little bitchy, but like, so am I in real life, so you know, I can take that. You being kind-hearted or something, I guess. I don't know. You're a bitch, but you're not actually a bitch, you know. Brother Paul.
Oh, good day, boy. If you see your mother, tell her the pain's gotten worse. I think I might take her up on our offer now. Oh, don't you ever get as old as I am, boy. 'Tis not natural.
Yeah, keep that in mind. Looks like an old tree.
This is from my mother.
Oh, bless her. Boy, whatever Remigius says, your mother is a saint. Oh, is that the bell? Can you see it from here? A bell without a cathedral. Your father certainly had strange ideas.
It might be. What's a bell?
Hey.
Excuse me. You. I remember you. You're the boy with no father.
Actually, I have two fathers now.
Is that so?
Yes. Tom Builder and Jack Sharebug.
I thought you weren't the builder's son.
Well, I am now.
I have to say, Prior Philip told me there would be a lot of sheep here. I can see he wasn't exaggerating.
You know Philip too?
I do. He's the reason I'm here. Is he around?
He should be around somewhere. Busy man, that fellow. But don't worry. You probably won't have to look for him for long.
All right. Thank you.
Me too, buddy. Me too.
Shall we go after them?
No. Now we know where we can find them.
Ha! Ho!
Ho! So many cool potential thumbnails.
My bishop, William Hamley, has returned. See you.
Send him in, Timothy. We have much to discuss.
Aw, shit. I think we did it. I think we completed the first book. Given optimistic estimation of the cost of the construction, you chose an image of paradise for the new cathedral's tympanum. You haven't heard anything from Fetches for a while, lady. It keeps saying you, but these are like different people. This was Tom the Builder. This you is referring to Philip. Lady Aliena, why does she want to talk to Philip? That's like the little kid, right? Bishop Valoran began scheming against Kingsbridge. And then you finished book 1. That's me. That's us. You know? Yeah, we did it. Guys.
Next time on the Pillars of the Earth.
Oh no, spoilers.
Find out what happened to me and my brother Richard after the siege of our father's castle. What will the future hold in store for Kingsbridge? The Pillars of the Earth. Sowing the Wind.
Hell yeah. I have an idea that not a lot of people are gonna play nor watch me play this. I mean, that also has to do with the fact that I don't have, like, I'm not super popular on YouTube or something, so. But even if I was, I feel like not necessarily a lot of people would be very interested in this or care about it. And I find that to be a great shame. Of course, it's subjective, it's up to people, but I think this storytelling is fucking great. My parents keep telling me to, like, read books and stuff. It's great stories. And it's like, yeah, I get it. I'm not disagreeing that books are great and is a great form of storytelling, but this... And then, you know, specifically, this story is great. Graphics are great. The plot. Everything. It's all great. It's like, I wish you guys would experience stories told like this as well. But I also wish more people would be interested in stuff like this, because it's great. It's so great. But whatever, I mean, I'm getting great enjoyment after this and a great story, so really, why do I care? I'm not missing anything. But, oh well. I kind of hate how so many people want... Like, I too can like things and want other people to like those things. Especially when it comes to music and stuff. It's like, I really love this band or this musician. It would be cool if you liked him too. But when you keep trying to push things that you like onto other people and you get disappointed and sad when they don't like it, I mean, my parents have really been against me for not really enjoying to read books. It just doesn't do much for me. Like, this way is my kind of way to get a story told. Through visuals, through playing, through watching stuff. When I read, it just doesn't really connect in my head. I can read, don't get me wrong, but something like this, I feel like it's much better. And while other people prefer to read a book and read the shit themselves and imagine all this stuff. is not me. That doesn't mean I disagree with people who read books and I'm like, you're a stupid dumbass, you should play video games. That's the only way to get a proper story. All books are bad, which I feel like I hear a lot of people say who like books. They're like, oh, but movies are bad or video games are bad. That's not a proper way to tell a story. It's through a book. It's like, ah, man, you're being so stupid, ignorant, and naive, and you're so gullible, mate. I don't know. Umuk, London. Umuk. Yeah. This is a great example of great storytelling. And it's about like religious stuff and old school shit, which normally I wouldn't necessarily care too much about. But if you have a great story to tell, I mean, it doesn't matter. It's great. I'm very impressed with this game. I kinda knew that I was gonna be. I saw the graphics, I thought they looked really interesting. I figured out it was like a story adventure decisions type of game where you make choices and conversation stuff. And so I already knew, well, that's my kind of game. And then all the reviews said, this game has one of the greatest stories ever. It's one of the best story games I've ever played. And so I knew, like, okay, there's no way this is gonna be a bad game. And it's not. The more you play and the more you get into the story, the better it gets, because you get to know the characters even more and you get to care even more. I hope there's at least one person out there sharing these feelings for this game who's been watching along. That makes it all so much more worth it. At the end of the day, I'm getting great enjoyment and I'm fucking loving doing this. So it's worth it to me, but it makes it still 10 times more worth it if just one person watches along and is getting the same kind of enjoyment. To know that I was able to show a game, a really interesting game that they would have probably never ever heard of, or you. I guess I should say you, because you're the one listening right now. That I got to show you a game you would have probably never seen or heard of. Well, I mean, I don't know, but... and you got to enjoy that. Alongside me. Little shitty me. Do we skip this? Oh, well, I guess we do. Whoops. That's book 1. Cathedral burnt down by the little kid. I actually cannot remember his name. Jack Jackson or whatever. Now we are on book 2. Gotta go through chapters 8 to 14. So we did 1 to 7. And now, and then it goes to 14. So that is half. Yeah, it's the same. And then again to 21. 7 chapters per book. Can't wait. I'm gonna play more. Maybe tomorrow. Like I said, it's gonna get colder, so I wouldn't have a problem recording because it wouldn't be too warm. I might have a little break though, like the next week, since it's gonna get so warm. We'll have to see if I can make it bearable to record, because today it's still kind of warm, like 27, 28 degrees, but I'm managing. I'm sweating right now and it's gross and I kind of want to stop, but I've managed. So imagine when it's like even 5-10 10 degrees warmer. Well, maybe not 10, you know, but like 5 degrees warmer, and it's just even more death. And it's been so humid. There's been no wind or anything, so it's just been death. Today there's wind and it's a bit colder, so tomorrow will be better. My parents are leaving to go travel, but I am getting friends over, I think, for dinner. But I might have time to record before that, otherwise in the evening. I really want to keep going with this game. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed Book 1. This was episode fucking 6 or 7, I don't know. May you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you around. But like I said, I have to go. People are knocking on my door. Okay, bye.